did to me. My ex-boyfriend kind of publicly violated me through the means of using me as a pawn in his PR stunt and also not informing me of his PR stunt, which was to essentially make it look like he's sleeping with another girl.
Ice Spice just dumped Central Cee, and it's only been like a few days since they hooked up, allegedly. Most people didn't even believe they were a thing. Did y'all see the video Central Cee's ex posted? It's a love triangle. And Central Cee's ex Madeline Argy, aka Big Mads, spilled the tea on how he used her and got with Ice Spice behind her back. Karma's AB. Now the word in the industry is Karma's caught up with Central Cee because Ice Spice is done with him. Trust me, I'm not trying to drag Ice's career because this whole mess isn't about love or what they did behind closed doors. It's all about clout, money, and numbers. Remember Ice Spice's drama with Nicki Minaj? It got the Barbs, her biggest fan base, to turn on her. After crossing the Barbs, Ice lost 25 million monthly Spotify listeners. That's why the stunt with Central Cee was necessary. He's huge in the UK and Europe, but now she's done with him too. If you still have doubts, you gotta listen to how Mads, Central Cee's ex, broke it all down. Mads has been close and personal with Central Cee since 2022, and they've been an on-again, off-again couple. Apparently they reconnected this year and were even spotted in June in Lagos, Nigeria, shooting a music video together. So everyone thought they were back together. But then, Central Cee was seen shopping with Ice Spice in London and chilling at a hookah lounge like they were a couple. That's when Madeline hopped on TikTok and spilled all the tea in a 5-part video series that racked up a crazy 243 million views. She was heated, saying she had no clue about Central Cee's collab with Ice Spice or that spicy music video. Central's got a reputation as a playboy, so we don't know what Madeline was expecting. The self-snitching lyrics she was talking about went like this: "I'm selective with who I get with. Y'all on my phone trying to see who I slept with. She investigating. Detective. Lucky for me, I deleted the message. All along, it was me and a bad bee, but I told her it was me and my breen friends." The disrespect is crazy, right? So when Madeline spazzed out on Central Cee for basically telling the whole world he was cheating on her with Ice, he hit her up saying it was all a marketing stunt to blow up the song. He told her he was hiring some other influencer to lip-sync his song. At first, Mads was like, alright, cool. But then things got messy, because the other influencer he got was an Australian chick named Leah Halton, and Central Cee sent this chick his personal Maybach for her to lip-sync to his video. Madeline was like, "Oh, so Ice Spice ain't the only chick I got to worry about." She was knee-deep in the comments trying to figure out if she and Cee were still a thing, but it was about to get even messier. Mads' management started worrying about all these extras, especially since they were supposed to fly to Nigeria in 2 days after that whole drama. That's when it hit Mads that the whole Nigeria trip he invited her on was part of her manipulative boyfriend's marketing scheme. But she still went to Nigeria with him. Ladies, y'all enable these men, because why didn't she just drop him like a hot potato at that point? Mads said she agreed to go to Nigeria on one condition. He promised no pics together so she wouldn't be used for his Ice Spice cheating promo if that's what it really was. But guess what? The pics got out anyway. Shocker. So Mads sees these pictures online and she's like, wait a minute, this man has crossed the line. I'm done. She hits him up wanting to meet in person to break up with him, but then Central Cee just ghosts her. The man ghosted her all through June until July 1st. Then on the first day of that month, Central Cee just pops up in her DMs with a heads up. He didn't see her that night, and the next day, photos of him and Ice Spice shopping in London hit the internet. Then he just cut her off. No calls, nothing. Mads couldn't reach him, and he moved on with Ice Spice like he wasn't dating her just weeks earlier. And to top it all off, this mess went down during her birthday week. Can you imagine the disrespect? Somehow, it got even messier. When Ice Spice saw how upset Mads was about Central Cee, she posted a TikTok doing push-ups on a private jet with the caption, "Mood after taking her man." Mads responded with her own video, doing more difficult clap push-ups with a friend, mocking Ice. You gotta understand, all this is a game to these people. It doesn't mean it's not real or that they won't get hurt, but their personal lives are so intertwined with their careers that they'll do anything to climb up. Ice needs that push. If she can tap into Central Cee's fan base or get Mad's fans on her side, she'll be on the rise again and recover the numbers she lost. But her posting that TikTok, making it seem like she and Central Cee are still together, is allegedly a lie, because Ice is done with him and their contract is up. Did it help Ice's numbers? For sure. But did it help Central Cee? Apart from getting his name dragged through the mud and being exposed by his ex as manipulative, this relationship did nothing for him. Now that it's over, Central Cee's team is in panic mode, trying to do some damage control. We have a feeling that after a few weeks, Central Cee and Mads are going to be back together like nothing happened. Others, however, wish that she never goes back to him because he doesn't deserve a nice and sweet girl such as Mads. One comment online said, "I feel sorry for her. I hope she breaks free of his cheating cycle." Others credited how Madeline never gave Ice attention, not even using her name. This comment said, "I love that Mads doesn't speak ill of Ice at all, even calling her a baddie. She knows that it's C.Cee who did her dirty and not the other woman, which in these situations often gets the most blame and backlash. Credits to her for that, ABD. I hope she's really done with him forever and can find healing." Is this the end of it? The unfolding saga involving Ice Spice, Central Cee, and Madeline Argy has sparked a whirlwind of speculation and intrigue, leaving fans questioning the future of these relationships. As the drama escalates, many are left wondering, is this the end of it? Madeline Argy has openly shared her perspective on the situation, revealing that she felt blindsided by Central Cee's actions, particularly with the release of their collaborative track, Did It First. She expressed her frustration over being part of what she describes as a marketing scheme, where her relationship was leveraged for publicity. The timing of the song's release, coinciding with her birthday, only added to her sense of betrayal as she learned about Central Cee's new connection with Ice Spice just hours before the song dropped. In the midst of this turmoil, Ice Spice and Central Cee have maintained a public front, performing together and sharing social media posts that seem to fuel the rumors. However, Ice Spice has downplayed the nature of their relationship, referring to Central Cee as merely a friend and asserting that they are just twins in a recent interview. As fans eagerly follow the developments, the question remains, will this drama simmer down? Or is it just the beginning of a prolonged feud that will keep everyone on the edge of their seats? Well, Ice Spice recently gave us her 2 cents on this whole situation. Ice Spice has set the record straight about the ongoing rumors linking her to fellow rapper Central Cee. In a recent interview with Rolling Stone, she talked about her relationship with Central Cee and shut down all the romance gossip. Ice said they're just really good friends and that their relationship is purely platonic. "We've been friends since Munch came out. We're just like twins," she said. In the same interview, Ice opened up about another rapper she's not super close with, Nicki Minaj, her Barbie World collaborator. "The vibe is mixed. We're not the closest, you know, but we're definitely good. We're mutuals. We've had hit records together. I love us together, and I think the world does too." What a subtle way of saying that they're beefing. But that's Ice Spice for you. Ice also talked about some leaked text messages from a few months ago where she vented about Minaj over their Barbie World collab business details. She downplayed it, saying, "I don't think she cares about stuff like that from a random girl, but I was just frustrated about contract stuff. I could have used different words. At the end of the day, no matter how I felt then, I still respect Nicki as an artist and admire everything she's done for me and the culture." The texts first came out on May 3rd when aspiring singer and rapper Baby Storm posted screenshots of a convo alleged to be between her and Ice Spice. Ice Spice seems to have confirmed the messages were legit in her Rolling Stone interview. In the screenshots, a woman claimed to be Ice Spice said Minaj is like her mom, ungrateful and delusional, and that the Barbie soundtrack project was brought to her first before she approached Minaj because that's her brand. In another post, Ice Spice allegedly said that Minaj is jealous of her because I own my own masters. What do you all think? Did Ice Spice use Central Cee, or did they both benefit from this collab from hell? And what advice do you have for Big Mads, who now has to watch her ex tour London with Ice Spice?